What's up, guys? I just got the Ring of Endurance, and I am happy. Was only 14 grand hallowed coffins looted for it, so pretty spoony. I think the rate is 1 in 200. I want to say it was 1 in 200 or 1 in 250 or something. The rates were just released, and so literally yesterday I started learning this like super early in the morning before I went to sleep. I was just messing around with the Sepulchre, and I was like, all right, this is actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't look up any guides or anything. It's not like you really need a guide. It just you kind of just learn as you go. But I'm not a pro yet, trust me. But 634 is my best time out of the 16 times I've actually completed it. But I've looted the Grand Coffin 14. I got it. So um, when I did my runs in the course, I never actually looted anything else besides the Grand Coffin. So, because literally the only reason I was here was for the ring. And in fact, it's kind of funny though, because like originally my plan was just to get the ring and leave, but I actually really love the course. It's a ton of fun. It just it's super engaging. It's frustrating, but at the same time, like you notice huge improvements. Like at first it's so daunting. Everything is just like overwhelming. Give it like a few runs though, and like all of a sudden you're like starting to pick up the feel for it. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I was honestly thinking of grinding it out. I've pretty much just tonight, like I didn't go live today. I've just been killing Sarachnis, and I worked on a little bit of my Thermi task, but just trying to get to the rank 1 elites, or not rank 1. I'm trying to get to 1,000 elites. So yeah, I am 45 away, but I just thought, let's just take a little break and let's try to go get the ring, because there are a few places I want to test it. One in particular, like one of the biggest places I want to test it is actually at 4-tick gem mining. Because currently you slowly run out of run energy, and I'm really curious to see if a 15% increase of stamina, just in general, or 15% run depletion, whatever the hell it's called, will make it so you can last there forever. I don't think so. I think you're still gonna need like a stam an hour probably, but I want to do some testing on that. I don't think I'll test out Herbivore, just simply because like you already know you're going to need stams. This is just going to help out a little bit. So I just loaded this thing up with 250 stams, 4-dose stams. And so this thing holds 1,000 charges. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what this ring does. So I wonder if it doesn't show anything here. So it doesn't actually have any weight or negative weight just by wearing it, but I believe as long as it has 500 charges, like as long as it has 125 4-dose stams charged in it, you will get that 15% reduction of run energy. Or I'm butchering how to define what it does, but it's basically, how a graceful outfit gives you a certain amount of like run. Okay, whatever. You guys understand what I'm trying to talk about. Anyway, it's 15% of that. And then I think every time you drink a stam, it doubles. It takes 1 dose, but then it doubles how much it lasts. So normally a dose would last 2 minutes. Now if you drink it, it lasts 4 minutes. So that's cool. But then it takes a charge. Interesting. And then you just and you can use them noted as well. Now it's back to normal. So, but when you take it off, it instantly goes back down to 2 minutes. And it looks like when you even if you put it back on, it doesn't like double again. I don't think so, unless the rune light thing's just off. But it looks like as soon as you take it off, that double effect wears out, even if you were to instantly put it back on. So yeah, I'm thinking off the top of my head what the places were that I wanted to test it, and 4-tick gem mining was one. Sandstone mining, I'm curious how much longer you would last just exclusively mining sandstone, not doing 2S2G or anything. because that would be pretty big for irons, both of those methods. I know it's really good at Ceradomin. It's only really good at Ceradomin if, one, you're like an Ironman that doesn't have like alt accounts with you, and two, if you're just an absolute pro flicker where the thing that ends your trip is running out of stams. So this would double that because obviously every stam in your inventory now lasts 4 minutes instead of 2. So it is a good place to use at Sarah if you're a beast flicker. I'm literally just trying to think off the top of my head what the other places were. Blast Furnace. I want to, like, it's going to be amazing at Blast Furnace. Ari Slash was talking about how it's going to be really nice. He got his at 100 KC and he called himself a spoon. Now I got mine at 14. So I'm just really happy. Trying to think if there's any other place. You guys can probably list them in the comments if you know of any place. But yeah, I'm really excited. The Blood Fury, I wore it for one opening. The Blood Fury is was my luck amulet, so I'm happy. And so yeah, you can be expecting a few vids in the future, just basically using this ring, utilizing it somehow. I'm pretty excited for it. I still have the next 8 full days to grind out my final 45 elite clues, which I'm just constantly doing. This is just a little break. Literally, it's fun. I don't know. The Sepulchre is fun, guys. And I was one of those people that, like, I never thought I'd hate it either way, but I went in there without the motivation to even grind it in the first place. And I went in there for 30 minutes and just hated it. And I think it's really well balanced now that I'm looking at it because, okay, first of all, even like in the 15 runs, there's no way I'm getting what people on Twitter are saying, like 100k XP an hour. I was getting like tops maybe like 78k an hour. But obviously with practice, I could probably boost that up to like 85. I don't think I could ever consistently get 90 unless there's some like plugin or something like and never failing an obstacle. But it is like it's just very well balanced in my opinion as of the few hours I've done it so far. And I think if people gave it a shot, they would see how enjoyable it really is. And for like mains that I guess are sad that other courses have been devalued, I kind of feel the same way because here's my thoughts on the Sepulchre. I think it's well balanced XP wise, but I kind of wish, and I know this is kind of selfish now, but I have the ring already, but like this was my thoughts originally as well, was if somebody's actually getting 90k or potentially 95k an hour, which is like god tier players, I need to put that out there. It's literally takes a long time to get good at this course, I can already imagine. And the really god, like the expert, like you know who I'm talking about, the actual gods of this game could probably maintain that if they had full focus 100% of the time. But you will make mistakes, I promise you. And anyway, the thing that isn't so balanced about it was that, okay, first of all, Husky was saying, before it was released, he was saying that it was like 80k XP tops without looting. And that whole without looting kind of in my head was, okay, you're getting nothing. You're getting absolutely nothing, and you're getting 80k XP an hour. That sounds good. Then we realized, okay, this course is actually quite difficult, and it actually takes skill. Like, it actually takes skill and timing. So I'm okay with, 90k. If you could consistently get 90k with, hours and hours and hours of practice, getting 90k with full focus. But the thing I'm not fully okay with is that 90k XP an hour is including looting, and it's including looting the best chest. So what my suggestion would be, and this is purely just for balance, just to kind of give life to other courses, because right now it's like basically for me, for the rest of my agility, it's either Hallowed Sepulchre or Arty Roofs for staminas. Like that's literally it. Every other course is dead. Now, Brimhaven used to be a viable option. It was kind of like, okay, this is actually the best XP per hour, but now Brimhaven's completely just stupid. and this place actually gives loot. Like you could see my thing gave 216 blood runes and coins and the marks. I don't know what the marks actually buy. I think they're just cosmetics and things to help you in the course. Anyway, I think what would be cool is if you did loot the coffin, then you are docked XP so I'm pretty sure at the final XP drop you get 6,000 agility XP once you've completed floor 5. I think if you loot that final coffin, it should be docked by at least 1,000 XP. Just simply because, okay, now it's kind of like, ooh, do I loot this for money or do I keep going and try to get more XP per hour? Because currently it's like you waste maybe like 8 seconds at tops looting that final thing. Like that's really not much, and you're getting, I don't know how much this ring's going for currently, but it's like at least 30 mil, I'm pretty sure. So you getting loot plus a chance at a super expensive ring, that obviously the price will go down, and then still getting 90k XP an hour if you're talented, like I think that's a bit OP. I think it should be 90k or whatever with no looting whatsoever, and as if you start looting that final chest, then you know you're instantly being docked quite a bit, like 1,000 XP or so from the 6,000. Anyway, those are my thoughts. I obviously have the ring, but it would make it so, okay, am I choosing to loot this coffin or not? So I'm talking like future runs, because I'll continually do this course. It is a lot of fun, and it is the best XP in the game, and I'm assuming it's going to be the meta for every account in the game. This is just the thing you do now. So that's my suggestion. I think so far it's balanced. I just think that final coffin that you loot needs to be slightly reworked to just give a little bit less XP once you've left the arena and got your XP drop. Other than that, I'm super happy about it. Husky did an amazing job with the others. There's a little bit of annoyance with the arrows. Obviously, it's RuneScape, and so the arrows flying, I'm pretty sure, are like a 3x1 or a 4x1 box coming at you, or rectangle. And so your guy, like if an arrow were to be like flying this way, and the arrow barely passes me, and I click right here, like as soon as it passed me, like visually and like the actual place where it's at has passed me, if I move here, it still could hit me. Like the fact that the box still hits my character is really annoying. That's happened a few times. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes when you just move just a tick too early after the arrow's past you, and on like an exact tile, it'll count that it hit you, which is just, it's dumb. Husky was saying on Twitter how he doesn't really know a way how to fix that. It would probably, like, what I'm thinking is it would take like a lot more coding to like make it so and I'm not a game coder or anything, like I would have no idea how to do this, but like I understand currently, you know, the arrows need to be a long enough thing so that you can't just run past it, because when you're running, you're obviously skipping over a tile every time, and those arrows are moving. So anyway, I understand like the mechanics of the game. I just think it would be cool as if the game could kind of read if the first tile of the arrow had already passed you. I don't know. Okay, I'm just rambling on at this point, but anyway, I have a few little gripes, but honestly, it's really, really well done, and I think it's a great piece of content for those like hating and stuff. And I completely understand the hate toward, you know, like kind of like the devaluation. This is a significant buff. It really is. Takes a lot of practice though to get good. There's a lot of mistakes that can be made that can really enrage you. Unlike other agility courses, it's dynamic the whole way through. But I think if I don't know, I think it's well done. Again, just with my other thing was just as long as it gives no reward whatsoever to get max XP, then I'm happy with it. I think 90k is what you could consistently get if you're a pro at this course. Anything more than that, like long term, you have to be god tier. Like you have to be sweating. Anyway, so that's enough of talking about the course. I've rambled on quite a bit, but I want to make some vids of this new ring now, and I will continually be doing clues. I'll just give you a brief little look at the high scores. Let's take a little look. So currently almost 14,000 Seracnus. Like nothing has changed. If you guys have seen my past videos, no one else below me has changed. I've just risen. So I still plan on stopping at 16k. So 16k in the next, or I have to do another 2.1k kills in the next 8 days. That's totally doable. It's fine. That'll get me to about roughly 990 elites total. And then I'll just finish the last 10 either at Lava Dragons or just doing more Zulrah. Here's where I am right now. I think I'm actually at 956. I just don't think I've logged out since, but 956, I believe. Iron Eyes has been doing TOB. I've seen pics on my Discord of him raiding with Fudge, Shover, on Twitch. And so I've seen him. He's literally just been camping TOB. I'm actually curious what his TOB KC is now. 2,500. Yeah, he's already completed it. I think he's rank 3 currently. I think he's going for rank 1 just because he loves it so much. Probably making a ton of money as well. Anyway, so he's been chugging along, putting in the elites as well. He's probably going like half speed as me, but as soon as I get to 1,000, he'll keep climbing while I'm just camping green dragons, not moving. So anyway, getting to 1,000. I want to be the first Iron Man to 1,000. I'm excited for it. Should be in the next week, or probably next Sunday I should have it done, or next Monday or something. Anyway, hards, this is just to give you guys a look at what I'm dealing with. Phrygian has like 1,100 hard caskets banked. Like, dude, this man's an animal. If this is all he does, he just maxed. All he's doing is hard clues now. Aveninatus, who is right here, rank 48. He is currently going for rank 1 total clues. So he's trying to get rank 1 easies and mediums right now. And then as soon as he's done with that, he's been popping in my stream asking me to, like, he wants to compete with me. He'll be doing jellies, which is obviously slightly more efficient than doing green dragons for hard clues. But he wants to kind of like have a friendly little competition, me and him, because currently you can see this is kind of dead. It's literally rank 1, and then like everyone else is just below him. Anyway, I'm gonna be going for rank 1. It's gonna be the longest grind of my life, and depending on how much Phrygian does, it might be endless. But I'm really excited. And just to show this, see, this is Veninatus right now, rank 1 overall clues. I'm rank 11. And what was the last thing I was gonna show? Mimic. I literally was almost rank 1 Mimic. I was 39 and Slayer King was 41, and he had like been stuck at 41 for a while. Anyway, he got 3 Mimics in like a day, so it's kind of back to where we were. Anyway, I've been like trying to catch him, but he's been doing the masters. If you do master clue scrolls exclusively, whenever you get an elite, if you trade it in, you're saving hours through like mimics. Basically, trading in for masters is significantly faster than doing elites and then getting the masters passively and going for mimics that way. You're losing a lot of time. So he's just been maintaining his rank. He only does masters. I think he's rank 3 masters. Yeah, 644. That's a ton. I'm almost top page masters. I think I'm rank 35. Anyway, but I have a very large lead over rank 3 and lower, so this is kind of cool. I love mimics. They're a ton of fun. A great update. And hopefully you'll get rank 1 soon. On average, I'll need to do like 225 hard clues for a mimic. That's like basically every 15 hard clues I'm getting a master, and every 15 masters I get in a mimic. So 1 in every 225 hards. So mimics take a long. 39 is like actually a crazy ass number for an Iron Man. 44 is insane. Anyway, this just a little look at what I've been kind of looking at. Anyway, this will probably be the end of the ramble now. Click on the links in my description. If you guys have never watched me stream, click on my Twitch and follow me. If you guys do watch Twitch, I stream a lot. And basically, once July hits, it's going to be just green dragons and anything else that drops hard clues. Like for months and months and months. Potentially, a year or two. Depending on how much free agent goes and depending on just a lot of different factors. Anyway. So, yeah, click on that. Follow me on Twitter. That I post, like, literally everything that, like, happens in game. It goes immediately to Twitter. So, like, this ring obviously was posted on Twitter before I even made this video. So, follow me on Twitter. I'd appreciate it. And, yeah, thank you guys again for, like, I'm already past 400 subs on YouTube. So, thank you guys for that. I know I self-advertise a bunch, but I do appreciate it. Hopefully within... I don't know. Hopefully by the end of the summer, we're nearing to 1,000. That's like my ultimate goal right now is to get 1,000 YouTube subs. So if you guys could help me with that, I don't even honestly like. It's honestly just kind of become a meme in my stream now just to hit 1,000. But I think that's kind of when you can start actually getting monetized is when you hit 1,000. Most of my videos are copyrighted anyway because I just play music. But anyway, that's kind of my goal, 1,000 subs. So thank you boys for that, for helping me out. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. And keep, what am I trying to say? Just look out for the little videos I'll make of the Ring of Endurance if you guys like it. I'll probably be just mostly skilling. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.